Hi everyone, this is Surender from the Cat Coach. This is my first civil engineering video in this YouTube channel, and this is my passion and this is my favorite topic, and it's favorite topic of whole civil engineering community in the whole world today. That is what is BIM. So, but actually, what is BIM is not easily explainable at any by any person directly. So, I am trying to explain in different part by part. So, first thing before understanding BIM, we need to understand why IPD is needed. So, that is the whole context of this video. So, let us jump into the concept. First thing, what is BIM and IPD? So I'm not going to explain about BIM and IPD in this video. In this video, what I'm going to explain is how a construction project life cycle occurs. Typically, in typical construction project life cycle, how it occurs. Okay. So if you understand that only, we can slowly move on to a concept of IPD. We can slowly move on to what is BIM and its uses. Okay, so first thing what I'm trying to explain in this video is how the construction project life cycle occurs. So first thing, the whole point starts with the client. Client is nothing but the owner. So owner should give a tick mark or give a okay thing that he has to comes with the project intent. Project intent is nothing but for why he needs a project, why he needs a asset. It can be road, it can be rail, it can be buildings, it can be anything. So but he client only will understand why he needs a building or why he needs a project. So he should be clear with this project intent and why and he procures the land and he starts the project. So now what is the role of a client? So client first work of the client is the project intent. Second thing, he has to choose a project management consultancy, architectural team, structural team, services or MEP team. So these are called as major stakeholders. And stakeholder is a simple term which just says whoever involves in the project is responsible for the project. So whoever is involved in the project is called as a stakeholder. And these are the major stakeholders of a construction project. So client chooses architect team, structural engineering team, services or MEP team. MEP is nothing but mechanical, electrical and plumbing and project management consultancy. So now you might be able to digest these three terms: architect team, structural engineering team, and MEP team. Even most of them doesn't understand what is MEP. MEP is mechanical, electrical, plumbing. It's nothing but all the electrical services, lighting, HVAC, that is AC, and other building automations, etc., etc. Even bathroom fittings, everything is designed by MEP team. Okay, so that is what services team and yeah, correct. So now architect and structural engineering team and services team is being chosen, and we understood what is all these three. But what is project management consultancy? So every client need not to be a civil engineer. 100% every client need not to be a civil engineer. All the thing what they have is money and the project intent, and they want to do a business after building the asset. So why project management consultancy is required? So project management consultancy is nothing but a whole civil engineering team which oversees the whole construction project on behalf of the client. So project management consultancy typically it has to have a site engineer, designer, and planning engineer, etc., etc. So that on behalf of client they can oversee the whole construction project. So that is project management consultancy. Hope you have understood. So now these are the major construction stakeholders: architectural team, structural team, MEP team, and project management consultancy. Now project iteration process. So first thing what happens is client discusses his idea to a architect, structural team and MEP team. Let us say they are sitting in a meeting and they are discussing. So the first step is taken by the architect team. They design the building in terms of architectural perspective. They create drawings in terms of architectural perspective, and first architectural drawings are created. So now these architectural drawings are passed to structural team. Structural team does the structural design based on the architectural drawings and architectural input given by the architectural team. So they create the structural drawings, and they do the structural design. I mean, they have to do the structural analysis, structural design. They have to check every aspect in terms of IS code and other rules and regulations, and they have to create a structural drawing. Now this structural drawing is passed on to services team, nothing but mechanical, electrical and plumbing team. So what they do is, once the architect gives us a drawing, now architect drawing is changed to structural drawing. The structural drawing is nothing but the built asset is ready. But in this built asset, structural team, MEP team has to fix the services. That is nothing but electrical fittings, plumbing, all those things they have to design and they have to fit it to the structural drawing. So now structural drawing is included with the MEP drawings, and all these three is coordinated with each other, and they check any mistakes is there, any clashes is there, any problems is there. Again they re-ideate and redo this process and create a GFC drawing. So I have written the GFC drawing. That's nothing but good for construction drawing. Once the good for construction drawing is created, then the construction process can start. This process is whole coordinated and overseen by PMC. PMC will be with client, and they coordinate the architectural team and structural team and MEP team. So they push each other, they push the teams, they push the on behalf of the client, they push each other and they discuss everything and they oversee the process and create a GFC drawing, good for construction drawing. Once the good for construction drawings is ready, now this whole PMC and the client and architectural structural team has to find a suitable construction contractor. Nothing but real construction hero, that the construction team, civil main contractor will come into picture. So now with the help of GFC drawing, civil main contractor starts the construction execution. So now this is the whole process of construction. So again I will repeat the construction process. Client comes with the project intent. Client will understand why he needs a project and where he has to, what is needed from the project. So based on that, and client also chooses major stakeholders, architect, structural services, MEP team, and project management consultancy. Now, ideation process occurs on behalf of client. PMC oversees the whole process, and GFC drawing is created. Once the GFC drawing is created, they find a civil main contractor, and the civil main contractor, with the help of the GFC drawing, starts the construction process. And every construction process is overseen by PMC team again, and the construction project is finally built. So this is the whole process in the traditional construction process. Now comes the practicality. Problems faced in this traditional construction process. Firstly, whatever process I said is 100% not followed in the site. Only architect takes control of everything, and for the drawings is taken control by architects and structures. There is no MEP team existing practically. So everything is done by architect. MEP works are done by architect, and only structural design is done separately. And it is being working. So that is the practicality. And in this whole process, even though everyone is in the meeting, everyone is being coordinated, what happens is, still till the construction is complete, nobody understand what is going to be built, how it is going to be built, what all going to be there. Nobody understands. And apart from that, these are the mistakes happens: time delays, mistakes in drawings, cost overruns, lack of clarity in the built asset, half-baked costing of the whole project, and much more. Costing of the whole project, yes, when you do not understand what is going to be built, how it is going to be built, and what all going to be there, we can never estimate the actual cost, and we can predict the cost. So that is the whole traditional construction process. So I guess you want more in what to say, explanation and understanding. Let us be see. Let you please put on the comments. Let me, if you want to elaborate more on the traditional construction process, I will try to. But this is the whole traditional construction process, and this is without BIM. The BIM is not available. Let us say only AutoCAD is the tool used for drawing, create drawings from architect, structural, and MEP, and design tools like StatPro or all those things are done by used to create drawings. So all these things is happening that traditionally. First thing you have to understand, practically there is no MEP team, but which is highly necessary. for an services thing. Usually MEP role is assumed by architect, but structural team is independent and they surely create they surely independently work with the architect and create a structural plan and do this, and all these mistakes happen. So now how to minimize all these mistakes, all these problems faced by traditional construction process? That is where the concept of IPD, integrated project delivery, comes into picture. I will explain what is IPD in the next video. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe and comment. Thank you.